All right, guys, I am here with a bread and butter everyday vehicle for the Toyota lineup. This is the 2025 Toyota RAV4 with the XLE package and the hybrid powertrain. I want to do a video today on this vehicle because this is one that we deal with every single day. It's made right here in Canada. We've got the hybrid plant made in Woodstock, and most of our gas models made over in Cambridge. We deal with these, like I said, deal with these every single day. It's an absolute bread and butter vehicle, and I figured it was one that it was a good trim level to do as well. This is probably the most common package that we're asked about. There's a standard XLE package as well as a premium XLE package. And like I said, I'm staying here with the standard one today, so we'll go through the full model together, show you a few things about it. If you have any questions about trim levels, stuff like that, drop them down below, but we'll get into this one. I'll show you the vehicles. Thank you very much for watching our video here, guys. Whether you're searching for a new vehicle, a pre-owned, whether you're after something sporty like a GR Corolla or an electric vehicle, come on down to Forbes Waterloo Toyota. The best experience of purchasing a new vehicle. Get in these new vehicles, try them for yourself, see how they drive, ask lots of questions. And I wanted to thank you very much for watching our video. If you mention this video, you'll get a great new incentive on your vehicle, on your purchase. So thank you very much for watching Forbes Waterloo Toyota's video. Right up front on the XLE model, you got the nice grille. There are a few different grille options. This one's got the black shutters. Looks very sharp on this model here with your nice LED headlamps. One thing to touch on for your fogs, you do get those on the premium model. So you get the nice covers here, so at least it looks pretty sharp. And then out in the upgrade there, you do get the fog lights. The magnetic gray on this model I think looks really sharp, especially with all your black accents as you come down the side here. They do a good job on all of our hybrid models where you do get alloys right from a base. On the XLE standard package here, you have the 17-inch silver alloys with a nice set of all seasons. And then as you go up into the premium model and above, you do go into another nice 18-inch brushed option. So very nice wheels. The gas model as well also has the exact same wheels. So a few different options there. We can go through all that with you. As you come down the vehicle, a few nice things for you. You do have keyless entry on this vehicle. I'll show you that after, but you do have keyless entry, and of course with that comes remote start. So the XLE package is where that starts with all of your connected services. So a lot of really good connectivity there on that day-to-day basis. And I'll come around, I'll show you the back of the vehicle here. You got a ton of cargo space. First and foremost, the vehicle's here for utility. So we'll take a look at that. Come along. So on the back of the RAV4 here, they've done a really nice simple job. You've got your RAV4 badge, you've got the hybrid XLE badge. You'll see in some of the newer models, they're actually taking the blue out of our logo and they're bringing it back down and giving you that, on this model, it would be an HEV symbol with our Target Zero emblem, and we're getting back our silver emblems. That's a cool little touch you'll start to see on a lot of models. The XLE model does have the power liftgate here. That's where this model starts as well with the liftgate. A really nice touch. You have the ability to change that height. So if you can't quite reach the button, you can program that a little bit lower and make sure that's something that you can reach. Coming inside the vehicle, the RAV's done a really good job of giving you quite a bit of usability with utility, while also remembering, cargo space, those types of things, right? So you do get the tonneau cover on the XLE model. The floor underneath here is a really nice little system that I like to touch on. You have a cloth top here on your back piece, but you also have a nice hard underside. So a lot of people will flip this board over, and that way you have a nice hard side, won't get as dirty, won't rip up with the carpet and things like that, with bags running over it, anything like that. And one of the best parts about the RAV4, it's common, we always get asked, you still get a spare tire. So if you're out in the bush, if you're doing back roads, any of that, you're not stranded, you don't have to wait for a tow truck. We've given you all the hardware. You can come in and change a tire yourself. You've got a jack, the whole shebang is all there. So lots of good space back here. Your seats can go flat as well. I know that was a common thing on the first gen of the hybrid RAV4, is we didn't quite get that fold down process right. A lot of people commented on that. So they have fixed that in these newer models, and your seats do go completely flat. Gives you a ton of space for cargo, and you do have the 60/40, so a lot of options there. Overall, a ton of utility back here. I'll fold that up. We'll go and take a seat in the front of the vehicle and show you the interior of the vehicle now. As we come in the XLE model here, you'll notice that this is a package that's got quite a few good creature comforts. Overall, you're very comfortable here in the XLE. You still do have these cloth seats. They are a really nice, easy to clean cloth. And then from here, you also on that premium package have the option of leather. So you kind of have either or. The leather is a soft tech synthetic, but both options are very good for you and both available. On the XLE standard pack, the one I'm in here, we do get the heated steering wheel in here. We do have the heated seats, and you get the moonroof. So a nice few little creature comforts around the cabin, a few of the things people actually want while avoiding some of that crazy tech on the top end that a lot of people don't really care about. The nice thing is you do still have the full safety package here on this vehicle. So of course you have lane and departure assist, adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, as well as your pre-collision systems and your backup camera with the rear cross traffic alert. So quite a loaded up model for only being, like I said, that close to a base. As we come through, they've given you a good job of giving you a lot of your creature comforts. So you do have the dual zone climate as well. Really nice feature on those drives. You know, my wife's somebody that runs hot, some runs cold. I'm somebody that runs hot, so it's nice to be able to set those two temperatures and have the different temperatures. Throughout the cabin too, you have a lot of nice features. So you've got the full Bluetooth, CarPlay and Android Auto here on your 8-inch screen. It's nice that it's fully wireless, so as soon as you hop into the car, it's going to connect right away. All of your connectivity is going to be there for your Google Maps and all of that type of stuff. As well, you've got lots of charging ports throughout, so they still give you a 2.0 here in this generation of RAV4, and then inside here you do have two USB-Cs. So they give you both options. You know, if you're in one of the newer style phones or you still have an older one, you've got both options. But the nice thing is it all is wireless as of 2023. So Toyota's done a really good job in these newer models as well. You do have your Eco, your normal, and your Sport mode drive. If you're in these vehicles, a lot of people will comment that sometimes they feel like the 4-cylinder without the hybrid powertrain doesn't have enough power. Maybe you're coming from a V6, or quite honestly, maybe you're coming up from a car. So there's a lot of different places you can come to. The good thing is with these drive mode options, you have the ability to tailor the engine a little bit to what you're after. So if you go to Eco mode, it's going to take away some of your throttle, it's going to lower some of the output of the engine, but it's going to focus a lot more on fuel economy. It's going to push that a little bit further. If you're looking for that few extra percentage of fuel savings, that's what Eco mode is for. But if you're conversely, if you're looking for performance, if you're used to a bit more power, maybe from the V6, then that's what Sport mode's for. These vehicles really put out quite a bit extra with that hybrid powertrain, so definitely play with that on your test drive. We get it back all the time that people, after they go out on their test drive, they'll say, hey, that didn't have enough power, and we'll check and they're probably in Eco mode. So definitely keep an eye on that. You do have the option on this model. It's worth talking about. You do have an EV mode on these hybrids. It's aimed at short stints of being in full electric power. It's really not something that you're going to use a whole lot, but it is there, you know, in a school zone, or if you want to leave a quiet, you know, neighborhood quietly at night, then you have that option. But it's not meant for sustained drive. It can only work for about a few minutes while you have that battery charge. So good to note that there for you as well. This is an all-wheel drive model. The nice thing with these hybrids is the all-wheel drive system is done completely off of hybrid electric power. So there's a third motor on that rear axle that gives you that hybrid or that all-wheel drive, rather than a mechanical parts having to go back from the transmission back. So a really good system on these hybrids, very, very intuitive, and at the same time really fuel efficient. So we'll pop in the back seat there. I want to show you that space as well. This is a vehicle for the family, so let's look at that next. So as we come in the back seat here, I'll take a seat in the back seat and show you my space. The front seat is set up for myself, so that's all the way back with a ton of room for a guy that's 6'5" in the front seat myself. And then sitting back here, I actually have a ton of room for overall being in the rear seat. I do have headroom. I'm not bumping my head on the roof. I even got my spiky hair today, and I still got space. My knees are pretty well touching, but honestly, they're not too bad. If I was sitting directly forward, even then, I've got contact, but it's not too bad. So overall, definitely a large, on that scale, getting into the vehicles that have space for 5 passengers. If you have kiddos back here with car seats, anything like that, you've got a ton of room. I myself, I drive a RAV4. I have my rear-facing seat here for my kiddos. That way that seat can be a little further up, and then I've got my forward-facing seats behind me. So you have a lot of options for kiddos. There are 3 spots potentially for seats back here, so a lot of room for that with all of your over-shoulder straps as well, so your rear restraints. So lots of options there. You do have the full USB connectivity as well for your rear passengers. There's 2 ports on the back side here, as well as lots of cup holders. And once you get up at trim level here, you do get the middle row as well with the cup holders. So pretty good here back for your passengers. One thing I always like to highlight, there is this vent here on our hybrids on the side. You can see it from that angle. It's important not to have that covered. That's where our batteries will be. So always remember, if you got bags or cloths or blankets or anything like that back here, to keep that open. Other than that, we'll hop up front and show you the rest. So if you're looking for an SUV for your family that gets you from point A to point B, is extremely fuel efficient, it's got a lot of space for the kiddos, for your passengers, for a lot of cargo room in the back, the RAV4 is your absolute perfect vehicle. We make a ton of them. The resale value on them is incredible. They will always be here for us, and it is an absolutely wonderful vehicle. It's one I suggest come on down, take it for a test drive. It's available in a gas model, a hybrid, and a plug-in hybrid. So you got all the options in the world. Come on down, see which one's the best for you. If you have any questions, please drop them down below. Like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching. This is Nicholas Morrison at Waterloo Toyota. Take care. Have a great day.